Today we will review two things, a cost sheet and a tech pack. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's not very creative and fun, but it's very important nevertheless, so we have to cover it. So I'll make it short and sweet, okay? Let's start with a cost sheet. What is a cost sheet? Before you can sell your garment to the stores, you must first know how much it costs you to make it. We use a cost sheet to determine that. Here is an example of a cost sheet. A cost sheet is composed of three parts. At the very top is information which is very self-explanatory. It's the date, the style number, the size range, the sample size, the description of the garment, and that's pretty easy to fill in, right? The first part is the fabric involved in the making of the garment. And that includes not only the actual fabric, but other items such as lining and facings and interfacing and so on. The second section is the trimmings, such as buttons and zippers and snaps and shoulder pads, hook and eyes, lace, and any other item applied to the garment. The third section is the labor. Labor meaning the cutting and the sewing of the garment. In other words, how long will it take to make that garment? How many hours, for example? To determine that, you determine how complex it is to make the garment. You look at all the seams involved and every step of the way in the making of the garment, including the grading process. After all this is calculated, obviously you must make a profit. Therefore, we add what is known as a markup. The simplest way to explain to you what a markup is like this. For example, let's say that it costs you $20 to make this garment. You sell it to the store for $40. You made a $20 profit. The store will sell it to the public for $80. That's the retail price of the garment, $80. That's how markup works. Next is a tech pack. A tech pack, which stands for technical package, is a document that is given to the contractor in order for him to sew your garment correctly, just the way that you want it. It includes everything that goes into the making of the garment. Everything. Usually it includes several pages, and each brand, each company has its own slightly different version, different variation, but basically they all contain the necessary information in order to sew the garment, just the way that you want it. It includes a sketch of the design, the front and back of the garment. It includes the fabric and a fabric swatch. It includes all the trimmings, just like we did in the cost sheet. It includes a spec sheet also. A spec sheet is the measurement of each seam. It includes special instructions on how to sew the garment. A tech pack is given to the factory along with a sample and a pattern, so that the contractor or the factory will use all the information in the tech pack and reproduce it to meet the exact specifications of the original sample. Welcome to Fashion Premier Academy. I will see you in class.